Welcome back to Uproot Adventures, everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to detour or just get rid of your rat or mouse problem. Now before I get started, I want to say I'm not affiliated with any of these products or sponsored by any of them. This is just what I use and what did work and what didn't work. So I'm going to show you, go through all of that. Also, if you're looking to subscribe or already are a member, this is not just the kind of videos I'm going to be doing all the time. It's going to be more adventure, hiking, fishing, camping, stuff like that. Which I just bought a nice it's a toy tool for our adventures. Stay tuned for that next couple of videos. Hit subscribe and the bell as well, and see what I bought. It's pretty cool. I think you'll like it. I know I like it. Now let's get to it. So what happened was I had a rat trying to move it in. We had 3 vehicles. My wife's car, I had another truck, and then this truck. Well, he was trying to move in, and I didn't realize it when I bought this truck. So it sat there for about a week. And went, let me pop the hood. I popped the hood, and he ate my whole fiberwall glass and all that stuff and stuffed it up underneath this plastic cover for the engine. He made a nice little nest. And I opened up all the other hoods, and he's trying to make a nest in each one of those too. So first thing you got to do is vacuum all that out and then take bleach and clean all that out, because you don't want any traces of them. As soon as they mark their territory, more try to move in, even if you get rid of the other ones. So that's the first thing you want to do is that. So my first thing I got some of this stuff. It basically has sodium sulfate, peppermint oil, cinnamon oil, and garlic oil. And I sprayed this all around the truck and any compartment and anything like that. Needless to say, it didn't work. So if it worked for you, comment down below how it worked for you, but to me, they didn't care about that stuff at all. What did work as a preventive, some bounce dryer sheets. Yes. So cotton balls I heard work too. I took this and I stuffed it underneath a bunch of crevices anywhere I could. I had 4 in there. He came back the first night and he tore out 2 of them, and the third one he got halfway out and said, screw this smells, I'm out of here. So he didn't get back in there. He didn't even try. So this stuff I do agree with as a preventive maintenance. Cotton balls might work. I guess they say you can use cotton swabs and put the peppermint oil on there, but that stuff didn't work for me. Not for a truck use, maybe for something else it might work. Keeping your hood up does work during the daytime, but at nighttime it's dark, so he'll come back. So you need some sort of light in there to keep him from trying to come back. As far as that, I went out and bought traps like this, a big rat trap, and a bunch of sticky traps as well. The first night. Well, first night I just had those, and I stuck them in there, and I just put peanut butter on there. Well, I came back the first night, and he just licked the peanut butter off, and then it set the trap off. So I did a little Google search, and they said stick some glue on there with a dog treat or just dog food, and they love that stuff. Well, he didn't quite get to that because I had the sticky traps up under the frame there, and I came out the next morning and I found the trap upside down. I was like, oh, I think I might have got him. Well, I turned the trap upside down and it was just nothing but fur. So he ripped himself off of there. So now he's a hairless rat, and he ripped his tail off, and now he's just mad. So those didn't really work. Plus later on I ended up catching a bird in one. So I recommend just not using those all together. Not really just safe for other critters and stuff like that. It might work for a smaller mouse, but a pack rat, they just pull themselves right out if you don't get them right away. He never got to that trap. That was a field mice that did that guy, which I'll get to in a second. So after that, after about 2 nights, I had that one. Then I did the sticky traps, and then I went all in. And this is what you want right here. The Zap-O-Matic 3000, I call it, but it's actually just a Victor's electronic rat trap. They're a little pricey. They're about 50 bucks, plus you got to do 4 C batteries, and that's about $60 out the door. And all you need is the rat one. Get the big rat one, because it will kill small mice and the big rats as well. Let me open it up here for you. Basically all you do is a little door right here. You see that? You just put a little bit of peanut butter in there, close that up, and then see if you can hear it. Turn that on. Now it's charged. Anything that goes in there and touches these 2 plates in here together, 1 foot in the back, 1 foot in the front, and zap, and they're dead. So that worked well. What I did, I put that underneath my back rear tire on a 2x6. So because it was kind of raining and snowing, this was in fall, and it kind of kept it out of the rain and water. And the first night I came out here, I forgot to let my dog out that same night. So I came out here and I looked under there and the trap was gone. I was like, what the heck? Something got to it. And about 30 feet that way by the fence, I saw it with the lid taken off of there. And I was like, how the hell? Either my dog or coyote got into it. Or the second possible one is now I have a radioactive, pissed off, hairless rat running around that's looking for vengeance. Luckily, it was the first one, was my dog. She took it out of there, tore it all apart, and left me a nice little present around the corner, a nice big softball size of goo. And I couldn't tell if there was a tail in there or not, so I kept the trap out for the second night. And second night, I kept the dog inside this time, and it still worked after she tore it all apart and everything. Put it out there, and got another pack rat. So 2 nights in a row, ding ding, and none of these other traps went off at all. So 2 nights in a row, it worked, and that was it. After about a week, there was no more. So I took the electronic one away. I just kept this trap, and I kept some sticky traps out, and that's when I caught the bird. And I was like, no, I'm not getting any more of these. Set a couple of these guys up around just for preventive maintenance, and that's when the field mice I guess I had 2 field mice come in, and they weren't heavy enough to trigger this off, so they just kind of ate that off, and it went away. So I got the electric trap out, put it back there again. First night, zap, boom, got the little tiny field mouse. And the second night again, boom, caught another field mouse. So it was just, I guess, a pair of them again. And ever since then, I haven't had any issues. If I do stay for a long time, I will use the bounce as preventive maintenance. I kind of keep the hood closed. I don't really care to leave it open because the sun, rain, it rains, it snows around here. But for the most part, the electric trap is the way to go. I mean, that kills them easy, quick. There's no suffering. It just zaps them and they're dead, and it's simple. You know, just a little bit of peanut butter, leave it out, and they're gone. And don't do what I do. This is your biggest step right here. Once you clean it all, do your preventive maintenance, put everything out there, go out there and buy everything. I went out and bought this trap, and then the next trap, and then the next trap, and then finally about third, fourth day, that's when I started catching them and getting rid of them. Just go all in, put everything out there, because you want to get these suckers. Because he went and he tore the fiberglass off of that. He chewed one wire I had to replace, and then he started getting into another one, my oxygen sensor, but luckily he just got the coating on the top, but didn't quite get to the wire yet. And that's all I found so far that they got to, but they can cost thousands and thousands of dollars of damage. You let these suckers live in your vehicles, and you don't want that. It also works if you're outside, if you're camping and stuff. I hear a lot of people, I guess even squirrels and stuff like that, but I haven't caught one of those, or if that works in there or not. But even, pack rats, mice, when you're out camping and stuff like that, they try to get in your vehicle. If you're going to be camping there for a week or two, put some of these in little, areas where they don't want to go into, or they want to go into. Keep them out of there. You can keep the hood open, or definitely put a light in there is probably the better opportunity, because it's there 24/7. Keeps them out of there. And then if you have electric trap, of course you're in the woods. I really don't want to kill a squirrel, but they do get in there, and they do attack things too. So just in case, it's preventive, and it's good for you, not them, unfortunately. But I don't want to spend $3,000 on a whole entire truck harness to be replaced. So that's pretty it. Just a simple video for you all. I didn't want to get into it too much. Like I said, I'm not affiliated with any of these guys. That's what worked for me, and I hope it works for you. If you have any, that stuff worked for you, comment down below how it worked for you. If any of this other stuff worked for you, I want to make this so it helpful for everybody. If you have a ways that worked, comment below and let us know what worked for you too. But that's what works for me, and it's been keeping them gone for the past 6 months, and I haven't had any issues. So yeah, stay tuned. See what I got. I think you guys will like it. My wife's doing a little camping adventure soon, so see what she does with that. And stay tuned. If you like this, please subscribe. Smash that like button to help this channel out. And until next time, keep those dreams of adventure alive. Thank you.